Hi, I'm Tony Lecantro and I'm at the Low Emissions Conference here in Perth, and I'm joined today by Mr. Adrian Griffin, who's the Managing Director of Lithium Australia, code LIT. G'day Adrian.
Hi Tony.
Good conference to be at. So basically you're in charge of Lithium Australia, but
That's
you're here
it.
to comment on low emissions, so fire away.
To a large extent, and I guess Lithium Australia has been all about delivering ethical and sustainable supply to the battery industry, and we've done that by creating technologies that effectively close the loop, create the circular economy. We have been extracting lithium from waste materials in the Kalgoorlie region. We've taken those through to the mineral concentrates out of those waste materials through to a pilot plant at Ansto in Sydney. We've then created lithium chemicals out of those, moved those lithium chemicals to our cathode plant in Brisbane, and gone right through to the production of lithium-ion batteries. So that's waste material through to lithium-ion batteries. Beyond that, we've been researching how you then digest those batteries after their useful life and recover those metals to start the process all again.
Okay, so a bit of an environmental crusader in the sector?
Yeah, well, there's no doubt about that. And I think we belong to an incredibly wasteful society. And today, if you look at that energy metal cycle, we see 97%, that's 97, no decimal point, 97% of batteries in Australia going to landfill. Now, someone has spent an enormous amount of money, expended an enormous amount of energy to make that battery, and what do? Our phone goes flat, so we throw it away and get another phone.
Yep.
What we've got to do is recycle these things. Not only that, you've got to look at the energy profile of generating those batteries in the first place. And as they say, batteries ain't batteries.
No.
There are a number of competing chemistries. There's NMC, which is nickel, cobalt, manganese. There's NCA, as goes into your Tesla if you're lucky enough to have one. And there's lithium iron phosphate, the safe lithium ion battery. Now, if you look at the energy profile to manufacture those batteries, an NCM battery, for example, consumes about 30 to 50% more energy to make than a lithium iron phosphate battery. Why aren't we using those? They're using them in China. In fact, it's legislation in China to utilise those batteries in public transport. So buses, trains, trams in China use lithium iron phosphate. Far less pollution at the manufacturing end of the cycle, not to mention its utilisation.
Exactly, so it seems like it's high emissions to create low emissions, and that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. We've got to optimise it through the whole cycle, and that means recycling the batteries. It means getting better utilisation out of your resources, which is something we've spent a lot of time doing, processing the materials that other people can't process. But if you get back to those batteries and say, how can I get better utilisation? How can I build a plant, another gigafactory with a smaller footprint? Now, the way you do that is having a battery that contains more energy.
Yep.
Now, that sounds simple, sounds very simple, but in fact it's quite difficult, because what we've done is taken cathodes, one of the electrodes in the battery, we've taken cathodes to all their maximum, to just about their maximum technical extent. So it's difficult to change the chemistry of those cathodes and stack more energy into the battery, but we haven't spent a lot of time on anodes, and you'll notice we've just made an announcement to say Lithium Australia is getting into silicon anodes for lithium-ion batteries. Now, what's the implication of that? It probably means that you can stack 14, 15, 16% more energy into a battery. So for the same battery capacity, you need a smaller factory.
Exactly.
Less pollution.
And I guess you're not going to sit here and tell me that your stock's overvalued, so tell us about Lithium Australia. Why should investors take a punt on you?
Well, we are the only company in the world, of course, that's managed to take waste materials right through to lithium-ion batteries, and we're one of the few companies that is investigating how one recycles those batteries and effectively closes the loop on the energy metal cycle. So there are no other companies doing that, and I think those factors create a fantastic opportunity. Great opportunity for the environment, a great opportunity for Lithium Australia investors.
Excellent, thank you.
Thanks, Tony.